Hey everyone, I am back, and it's time I make a video and resurface on YouTube. I know it's been over a year since I posted a video, and and in all honesty, I mean the content can get repetitive, so there's no need for me to create endless videos. But I do want to create more, and it's not like I have a huge audience, so. But I do appreciate the ones that I do have. Um, and some, a lot has changed with Words with Friends over the past year. Still got the clubs that I berated um, once before. I'm still not very happy with the clubs. I think that the app is evolving nicely in many ways, and I'm pretty satisfied as a avid Scrabble player. But it just still feels like they can do more with the clubs. But I will admit something, I know like the cost of maintaining an app, especially an app of this size, as much as they're doing, can be very costly. With that said, I still think the clubs do exploit the players a lot. I mean, kind of more or less motivates you to keep buying tokens because they give so few tokens for free that, I mean, they go really fast, especially if you're a competitive player and you want to use the swap pluses here and there, or if you're competitive on the clubs and you want to buy the boost. um, it can get pricey, and you can just keep buying and buying tokens, and they never run deals. And they don't even do the 10 daily ads anymore for 30 tokens. They have some other version of that now where I haven't even watched all the ads to see like how many tokens I could get in one day, but it's not very many. It's like a third of what it used to be. Now they give you other little prizes that are not really prizes. It's kind of frustrating, to be honest. Let's set my coffee down. But yeah, so I still not fully satisfied with the the way that if you want to be ultra competitive with the clubs and with your individual games, that they really got the screws on you to purchase um, tokens. um, Even if the reward system was better, especially for like the platinum club members, um, that would be that'd be a little better. But I just thought there'd be different varieties of competing against other clubs and other teams on the clubs section. And just there's a lot of things they can do. I mean, they've been very imaginative in other ways on the app. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing if they do ever do anything, but as of now, they really haven't. I do like the guess word feature. I have quite a streak going right now. This is mine, 129 straight days. I will admit that probably at least 5 of those days, um, I've used the tile eliminator a little bit, where you can spend 10 coins to eliminate 2 letters. I've used that a few times. I used the extra guess one time, so you can pay tokens to get an extra guess. Today I used, this is the max amount of guesses you get is 6. It took me all 6 today. And these are the ones that always trip me up. It's the ones where you're just guessing which letter goes in one spot. And one way you can get around that, and I almost did it today, but I didn't have to, is that if you know there's 4 or 5 letters, just guess a word of like 3 of them. Not to You're not trying to get the word itself right, but you're just trying to figure out what letter is in the word. Like today, for instance, once I guessed grill and it was incorrect, you know, I could have tried a word like brief that includes the B and the F, and then I would automatically know if either letter was in it. Not the greatest example, but something like that. I think it's more optimal if you can do, or it's more strategic if you can guess, if you can like put three letters. If you have like three possibilities, and you're trying to narrow it down to one. But since today I only had two, and I didn't have anything to worry about. I just knew it was brill or frill. Um, and then they have the one word. Today, I got the word moxie. My brother got me today good with oxime. I don't even know what that is, but I guessed a little bit myself. I couldn't find that one. But I have a few moves, and you know, I have been gone for a year, and you know, the main reason is I had my identity stolen. It was fun. So I would just say, word to the wise, you know, you should definitely put a freeze on your credit. Actually, my credit, they tried to run my credit unsuccessfully, but that's one of the number one things they can go after, is try to utilize your credit in some, you know, way that's not good for you. But yeah, I had my identity stolen, had some other things happen. It was a tough year, but you know, I hope to start making videos again. Everything is slowly getting better, and hopefully can just keep playing Words of Friends and enjoy it. Yeah, I already swapped in this game. I was trying to get the little QI. I gotta turn off the volume, or you're not gonna hear me talk. Where do I do that? I don't even remember. There we go. Okay. Let's see, no tiles left in this game. Can almost use all my letters in one spot. Can almost do mothered at the top. But can't even get to the triple word. Doesn't look like I have a huge move either. Is outside a word? Always remember your outs. I think that's good enough. This game is over. This game too is over. Pretty low scoring game. This game I've already looked at. I really want an S in this game. These games have been very competitive. I really do want an S. I have enough tokens to swap for it, and I did purchase those tokens. I think saving anything over 100 tokens takes so long. I mean, you have to have incredible discipline to not use them and save them. And if you're on a platinum team that asks you to do at least one boost, I mean, you really can't save at all. You almost are forced to periodically buy. Yeah, we don't have good letters in any of these games that I can see. But Sometimes you can figure it out something. If we just had a word that ended in an E, there we go. That works. These games have been competitive as well. Let's see any easy spots to put my J. This board is not that great. Yeah, I can do much better than that. I don't know. Using 2 E's and a J to score 28 points, not really good move. We do have 3 E's though, so we would still have 1 left. Looks like I wouldn't want to go there anyway. That's just a bad move. The opponent would get the better end of that. They would just put the J and land it on the triple word. Maybe just a move like that. It's kind of defensive oriented and still have some pretty good letters. I mean, we have great letters. I kind of want to get rid of this C. I'm just not in love with it with this kind of a lineup, letter lineup. Could do nice, but no, we got an R, but they could have an R. If I knew they didn't have an R, I would do that. Well, I can't do it. Let me just do ice. Yeah, I like that better. It does open up the double word, triple letter. But remember what I always say. If this word were here and the E was rubbing against the X, I would hate it. But because we had that little bit of a buffer, it's going to be very hard to put if they want to score a lot of points, it's going to be very hard to put a consonant on that X and hit the double word. It's just kind of a low probability move. I mean, of course, there's a lot of options, but it's just there's a degree of difficulty there. I think I had the right letters at the right time, or it's just not going to work out. So, I think this is a good defensive play. It does open up the double word, triple word, and yeah, you can think of words that could go there, could kill you. Like squeeze would be the most obvious one. That would SQUEE and then put the Z on the triple letter and match it with the double word. I mean, that would be a huge move, right? But the odds of something like that I don't think are very good. I think this is a good play. You can't really think of the worst possible scenario every time you're confronted with that decision for a defensive play. And we're leaving ourselves with great letters. So I like that. We're going to do it. Nothing left here. I can score a little more. Is it here? Okay. Sunwise. I've already used all my letters in this game. I did in bitter. which I actually found it with the word radar. It's not one that just popped in my mind. But once I saw it extended all the way down, it was actually kind of easy. And they had both. They had the alternate spelling available too with IM. So I had the two spots that extended all the way down. And so after I did that, I found it. Meh. It's against my mom. I think if I want to win this game, I can do a swap plus right now and hit that triple letter, triple word. I'd have to get the G, the N, or the H, or the L, or the Y. Z's not going to go there. My Q is not going to go there. There's only one U left. That's important as to whether I want to keep this Q or not. Only one U left. I don't see any I opportunities either. Of course, there's always a chance I'm going to get the letter right back. So, yeah, I think my mom put me in a situation where I have to swap here. Where I have to play a really awkward defensive play. Where I just kind of kill the move. Something like this. Honestly, I could do that. I could do a move like that. And she still could capitalize on the triple word if she had the right letters. But that's like not a bad play. And I'm not in love with the letters available. And that extends my lead to 83. So yeah, you know, I could win the game probably if I just did the swap plus, but it's kind of taking the easy way out. And also the H is a valuable letter because, you know, your 3-letter combos, H can go right there. EDH is a word. So I have to worry. My mom could win the game right there. She could use all her letters. So maybe my best chance to win the game is to see where that H is. ING is out there. So like we're like healing, right? HEALING. You put that right there, this game is over. This game is over. I'm not winning. Maybe I might have a small chance just because I have a nice lead, but that would probably win her the game. So we could do a swap plus, see what letters she has, and then make our decision based on that, and give ourselves an optimal chance of winning this game. And let's do it because we're making a video, right? Gotta keep the O. And we gotta keep at least one D or an L because we need a letter to put on that triple letter in case we don't get another one. To keep the Q or not to keep the Q, I say we keep it. The main reason is we're trying to win this game. If my mom were to get it, I don't see anything available at the moment. I mean, plenty of Q words start with RE. We know the U is out there, so we create some kind of scenario where she could find even an alternate way to win. So she probably should keep the Q out of her hands. We know the Z is out there, right? So we gotta see where the Z is too. So I'm in favor of swapping as many letters as possible, but I think we have to keep at a minimum this. We did not get the H or the U. About a 50-50 chance she has them both. But what we can do now is we can lock up this good move. I mean, we didn't get the H or the G, but we can lock up at a minimum. And I'm going to try and do this without using the E, because you know I love E's. Even though the I is probably better for the Q. So maybe keep the I and the E. can we find a way to do that? I don't think we can. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to use this eye. I mean, we're gonna have a nice sized lead, so should be safe. Interesting. Probably got the Z and the H. Thinking of a word like, there's no I though. So we don't have to worry about ing. We don't have to worry about words that end in IER. But, Hazel. Hazel. If there's some way to... If there's some alternative, or if there's some, like, conjugated form of Hazel. I can't think of one, but it's something like that. And I could be in a little bit of trouble, but, I think we're good in that game. It's probably not gonna happen. There's no... Okay, I'm back. Sorry about the pause. Although you didn't technically have to wait for the pause, but just the breakup in thought. So where were we? So we just loaded this game, and obviously we can go where the quadruple word double letter is. That's only going to be a great move if we can somehow put the M right there, which denim, no, has to end in EM. So denim's not gonna work, huh? Maybe our best play is to try and go here. See if we can get this little combo. But I don't know if we're gonna... I don't think we can use all the letters. But we should have some 6-letter words in here. What do we need for? We have to use all the letters to do that. That V is in the way. We just said too many consonants, period. Not necessarily the V. I don't think the M and the V are a great pairing for using all your letters. I mean, of course, again, I know there's plenty of 7-letter words that have M and V in it. I'm just saying that the list isn't as long as other pairings. That's all I'm saying when I say things like that, especially in conjunction with these other consonants. So if we have anything here, it's literally just a couple of possibilities. But using all the letters, I don't even think we can do that. Do we do another swap plus against my mom? We can do denim here, but we're not getting max value out of the we could go up here. I'm not using another swap plus against my mom. So this is 41. No question marks. Opening up big scoring opportunities if we do this. Whether it be that or that, but this is the bigger one right here. Is this triple word. That could be an enormous move. And that's why I love Super Score. I mean, you can only dream of getting a triple word situation in a normal game, and you have to extend at the top or the sides within a massive move, and you really have to be just like building off of something that's already there. Or you have to be. But in this version, you almost have an opportunity every game to get a triple word, so it's pretty cool. So, one thing about this game is you only get 10 moves, and swaps will count as a move. So if I did a regular swap right now, I would be down to 4 moves. You only get 10, And you see in the top left, only have 5 left. And this game is out of hand, but, you know, still looking to score as much as I possibly can, so. And, I mean, there's just opportunities all over this board, even as we discussed here, but then there's also this possibility, and just have triple letters just everywhere. And then, of course, that one. So, well, if under exerts is a word, I'm not so sure if it is or not, but I got an ND and a blink. I do have ing potential as well, but again, I just have too many vowels right now. Maybe I just do a regular swap. Probably should save some tokens. Or no, let's not do that. Let's just keep it simple. Just do something like this. I mean, 60 points seems so little in this game. I just want something massive, but I think that's the way to go here. Kept the blank, didn't get a vowel, but still a nice move. That's a word, so I can just do that. We got QAID. Not seeing where to put it necessarily. Just do something like that for now. Again, it's not a competitive game, so I don't have to spend a lot of time there. And this is a game I want QI, but there's no letters left, so QI is not going to be possible. So let's see what letters are left. Let's see what my mom has. BIIGRS. What that does tell me is that she's got some. She's not going to immediately exit this game. Might do BIZ or on the left. So I think I'm safe to just go ahead and put my Q right here and get that move out of the way. Wouldn't want her blocking it because I don't even know if I can put my Q anywhere else. So I think we just need to do that. Didn't get the I, but we got a 48-point lead. 6 letters left. No letters left in the bag, but I think we should get a win here. And do we use the swap plus here and try to pick up that S? I don't like swap pluses when you're just looking for one letter. Maybe a defensive play is the way to go here. Just block the board. I know this game's probably going to go all the way, so yeah, I like that. It's a good defensive play. It really mathematically limits the opportunities to go horizontal over here on top of my word. I mean, a lot of words go on top of RE, a lot of words go on top of AR, a lot of words go on top of the I, but you would need all. I don't know. I think I don't like that actually. I think it's just too many options there. Maybe going underneath. No. And I hate to break up over. You know, I love my overs and my outs. I have over right here. Just can't do anything with it. I should do a swap plus. Yeah, let's do one. Screw it. Let's get rid of this extra R. Let's get rid of this I. Pray. Oh my god, we got the S. We got overdose, but we can't use that E. No, we don't have overdose. We got an A. Well, let's just put the S here and see what we got. Oh, we got a huge move. Oh, this is gonna work out. We just gotta find it. I don't think over sad is a word. Oh, it is. I guess you can be over sad. Okay. And there's really something slightly better, but I kind of want to know what it is. It's probably a word that doesn't start in over, I'm guessing. Just going to be like a consonant on that triple letter, and you get a couple more points. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. I don't even know what it is. We got lucky. So, we'll take that. And my thinking there is that, let's say I don't get the S. My thinking there is that because I have over and because it's so powerful, I probably have a good chance of using my letters, and maybe I can use over in a 7-letter word right here that ends in like a E or something like that, or I don't know. And just stick the last letter there and go this way with over something. Now that I think about it, maybe there weren't a whole lot of possibilities for that, but it was a possibility. So maybe not that strong of a possibility though. I want to end this game. I don't really want to go again. Just got to put this. We can't do that. I can do horde. Yeah, let's just get out of that game. Start a new one. I almost have jealous. You could swap an E and go for it. Come on, O. Nah. And man, I'd be lucky ending this game. And these new daily challenges are pretty fun. I like the crosswords. I'm not the greatest at crossword puzzles, but yeah, I do like them. So the semis. Is that edge? Well, it's easy today. Usually I struggle. But yeah, they have I like the crossword. I like the word search, and I like the white color that they use, but I just wish the white was like the last one, so it'd be like overlapping the other colors. I think visually that'd be cooler. But yeah, ultimately I like a lot of the things they've been doing with Words of Friends. I mean, a lot of improvements. I don't like the prize palace, and it's not available right now. Right now they're doing the super score. The prize palace is a scam. It's like, it's bad. Don't play the prize palace. You can play it, just don't put any of your own tokens in it. I'll have a video on that later. I probably shouldn't even go on there. I don't like starting games with 20-point moves with a six-letter move. It's not really my style. But put it either, yeah. Put it there. I want to keep the K. The G is kind of awkward letter, unless you have ing or two G's. I have two G's, which I just got the second G. I didn't know I was getting it, but. Alright, well, I think that's a video, and we're back. I'm going to try and make more videos going forward, and hope everyone's doing well. Please feel free to leave comments in the comment section. And so, yeah, I did get my account. I did get my identity stolen. My identity was stolen, rather, and kind of lost access to this email for a while that was connected to this account. Some people reached out to me and thought I was making money on these videos. No, to make money on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of watch time. You need both. But the 1,000 subscribers is the first part of the puzzle, and I don't have anywhere near that. This channel may never be profitable. I just kind of do this because, I enjoy it. And I may also do a video, like an introductory video to playing Words of Friends or Scrabble, because, some people are new to the game and just need like a tutorial or something. I may do that, but, so you just, it's a good game. I love this game, and I'll playing it for the rest of my life. So, yeah. I think that's a wrap. So, thank you everyone, and I'll see you on the next one.